Accompanied loneliness. Why do we stay where we no longer exist? Imagine this. A dinner. 2 people. The sound of cutlery hitting the plate is the only thing filling the space. They're a meter apart, but if they tried to reach each other, it would feel like miles. It's not a fight. There are no raised voices. It's worse. It's the silence of something that already died. Today we're talking about accompanied loneliness. That strange way of being with someone and still feeling alone. Where the body is there, but what matters isn't. Why do we stay where we are no longer seen? Why do we remain in places that feel empty even when the lights are still on? Emotional distance doesn't happen suddenly. It's slow. It starts when you stop sharing things because you feel like they don't care anymore. It continues when you stop arguing, not because there's peace, but because you're tired. It's an invisible distance. You can sleep in the same bed and feel like you're in a different world. And it has a name. Emotional absence. The connection is gone. What's left is routine. What are we eating? Did you pay the bill? What time will you be home? No real questions. No one asks who you are now, how you feel, what's hurting you. And slowly, you stop feeling seen. And the most dangerous part is that you start believing you're not worth being seen. Let me tell you something. I knew someone who lived like this for years. She used to say, "He doesn't treat me badly. He just doesn't feel me." And he would come back every time she tried to leave. Not out of love, out of what he was losing. Comfort, stability. Someone who was always there. He wasn't choosing her. He was choosing what she represented. And she stayed, thinking that if she gave more, if she tried harder, something would come back to life. But you can't light a fire where there's no oxygen. So here's the uncomfortable question. If it hurts so much, why do you stay? There are 3 things keeping you there. The fear of failure. You think leaving means you failed, as if staying was strength. But staying where you're fading is also losing. The fear of being alone. You prefer bad company over facing yourself. The noise of something broken over the silence of truth. And the fear of judgment. What will people say? How do I explain leaving if nothing serious happened? But here's what no one tells you. You don't need a tragedy to leave. Not being happy is already enough. And then comes the moment. The moment you look at yourself and decide. You stop waiting. You stop looking in someone who already stopped seeing. You start by accepting. Not what it could be, but what it is. You recover your silence. You listen to yourself. You remember who you were before you got used to feeling like this. And you understand something important. Choosing yourself is not betrayal. It's survival. Your value doesn't depend on who decides to see you. And in the end, peace doesn't appear. It's chosen. So if today you feel alone, even when you're with someone, remember this. Distance isn't always measured in meters. Sometimes it's measured in indifference. And there's nothing more expensive than staying where you become invisible. So now the question is simple. Are you where you're loved, or where you just got used to the cold?